Guten Tag.
Good day to you. I am Dora Czerny, and I'm going to tell you about my long life. It was a life filled with sorrows and tragedies, but also a success. Success at a time when women were fighting for rights, when women could not even vote, sometimes not even own property. So I shall tell you of my life, which began in Hanover, Germany. Oh, I was born in 1981. I'm sorry, I was born in 1946. Years go by so quickly. And I grew up in Hanover. When I was 19, I got on a ship and sailed to America, the Nora. Now my father was a journalist, and he wanted me to have a good start in life, so he paid for a second-class group cabin. He didn't want me to go in steerage, but he did not want me to get spoiled and travel first class. I arrived at Baltimore in 1865. It was 1 month after the end of your Civil War. In Baltimore, I met an Austrian immigrant. Oh, he was so handsome. He'd been here for a while and he knew his way around. He lived in New York City. And so I moved to New York City and we were married. We anticipated a long and happy life together. We had 10 children. But 8 of them died. My daughter, they survived. But then Charles died also. Died and left the widow with 2 children. 2 children to care for. We decided, well, I decided that we would go west. We traveled across the United States by train, 5,000 miles, to San Francisco, where I found work. But we were there over 5 years. I read in the newspaper of the resort city along the coast to the south. A city with a perfect climate, warm winters, and cool summers, and ocean breezes, and long beaches. So I determined to come. I and many other people for the Santa Fe Railroad had built another track, a competing track into Los Angeles, and the people were coming into the area. As more and more people came and bought property, the prices of the property went up and up and up until a boom. But people were still coming. And I had found a job as the housekeeper of the Long Beach Resort Hotel, right there on the bluff at Pacific. It was a good job. I was saving my money and caring for my children until tragedy struck and that hotel burned down, burned to cinders. But I had saved my money, and behind the hotel there was a beach house, you know, where you could rent a bathing suit and go swimming in the ocean. Even though people may have not still been able to make great gains in real estate, they still wanted to swim, so I rented that beach house. And it was one of my first business successes. It was a good success. It was a good income. It was a way to care of my children. But personal tragedy. It struck again for 1895. This wonderful climate that was so helpful, that saved so many, it could not save my daughter Minnie. Minnie died. She's there beside me. But I could not give in to my sorrow and my sadness, for I still had Eddie, and I needed to make a comfortable life for both of us. And I bought property, I sold property. I had a house down in First and Locust. I was proud of that house. The first house I bought. But it burned down. The only thing during the night with the crackling flames was I ran out in my nightgown. This nightgown was the only thing I saved. The house was gone. The $150,000 worth of valuables that I had collected all burned. There was nothing left. I had insurance for $150. What could I do? Well, I picked myself up and I continued to invest in property. Oh, the city was growing. Like the Los Alamitos area and Zafaria was becoming a new booming real estate area. And so I bought houses and apartments. I lived there and I met my friend Lizzie Marshall. Lizzie was a widow like me. She had one son. Now, my son Eddie was a good boy. He was handsome like his father. He was responsible. But Lizzie's son, Harry, well, I never trusted Harry. He married young, had a son, Victor. That grandson, Victor, was the apple of Lizzie's eye. But I had my suspicions about Harry. You see, one day, while I was gone, there was a burglary in my house. My house around the corner from Lizzie and her son, Harry. All the money that I had in that house and my purses were stolen. When the police came to investigate, they said it was my fault that I had left the house unlocked. Well, of course I left the house unlocked. Everybody left their houses unlocked, for was this not a safe and peaceful city? I suspected that Harry could have had something to do with my death. Then I continued investing, selling, working. And my friend Lizzie, we continued to compare our aches and our pains as we grew older. Lizzie's son Harry, we moved to Lake Elsinore. He started a business like the one he'd had here of renting beach chairs and umbrellas. For it had been a wet season and the lake at Elsinore had filled up. And so those beach chairs and that umbrella, that's not such a bad idea, but Lizzie was afraid that he had overextended himself, and she sold property and had me take the money to give to her grandson Victor, just to be sure. I think that she didn't fully trust her son either. But we grew older, and Lizzie's son, he came down from Elsinore and he took Lizzie there to take care of her, he said. I was here in Long Beach. My son, Eddie, had gone to Seattle for business reasons. He was successful there, but when he became ill, he came back to Long Beach. He died here. He's buried there beside his sister Nanny. And I was alone. And I worried more and more about my good friend Lizzie. But from Lizzie, she told me of her internal testing difficulties. She told me that she suspected someone was putting arsenic in her food. She wouldn't tell me who she suspected of doing this, but you know who I suspected. Yeah. Then I talked to Lizzie. I worried more and more. And finally, just before Thanksgiving, I decided to get out of my sick bed and go to Lake Elsinore and bring Lizzie back to Long Beach where she would have good care. But I was too late. Lizzie died. She'd had a fine burial plot at the Evergreen Cemetery in Los Angeles. But her burial was so sad. Not many people. And in the middle of the burial service, a representative of the Wells Fargo Bank, or Lizzie Bank, he came rushing in to try to stop the burial, for he said he had heard rumors that caused suspicion about her death. He wanted an autopsy done, but no one in her family did, so they continued the burial. So I went home. What could I do? Well, I called the San Francisco newspapers, where I'd known a reporter. I called the Los Angeles Herald. I called the LA Times, the reporter who had hounded me for a story that my house burned down. Well, he wouldn't even take my calls. There was nothing I could do. My friend Lizzie was gone. And so I lived on, getting lonelier, buying and selling property. And I had a long life. I died in 1927. I was 81 years old. And now I pass my time here with Minnie and with Eddie. We watch the people go by. We watch time pass. And I thank you all for coming to let me talk about my life, for taking the time for your life. And the Historical Society of Long Beach thanks you for your support.